So, as we all know, last night at Saturday, Grow Garden broke Roblox, broke Twitter, having 9 million players on Saturday just because of one update, which was the cosmetic update. It broke Roblox's all-time concurrent players last week as well when it updated. It had 5 million players, and this time it hit 9 million, 4 million more than last time they updated, which is absolutely crazy. Something that makes it even more crazier is that previously who held the title was Bloxfruits with 2.7 million players. 2.7 million. With this new update of Grow Garden, they basically tripled. They more than tripled what Bloxroot had when they updated after like 2 or 3 years, and it's absolutely insane how a random game just that popped up like 4 or 5 weeks ago in Roblox has gotten this much success and this much popularity just because of you know growing a garden. And I will admit it that I am also addicted to this game. Okay, this is very addictive game. This is a very addictive game, and that is why this game is so popular. Of course, it's kid friendly. First of all, that means a lot of kids play it. It's so straightforward. It's such a straightforward game. If the game title is Grow a Garden, you just get in the game, immediately start growing a garden. It's so straightforward, and it's so addictive because it's a repetitive format, right? It has a repetitive format. It's very simple, which means even a 5-year-old can just understand how to play this game, right? Parents can play with their kids in this game, and also the community is such a nice community. Like when you start the game, anybody, like a random pro will just come to you and give you like the best plans in the game just because you are new and you need help, right? And even the devs, mostly it's Jandal. Whenever the update is about to come, like 2 or 3 hours before the update, he starts running all these events and running all these fun stuff just because he wants a more interactive dev to player, right? Developer to player interactive game. Of course, that's how it should be. That's how all the games should be. But Grow Garden is just doing it so much better that it has upped the game for other games in Roblox. Even though it's such a simple game, it doesn't even have that good of graphics. Probably didn't even take that much time to make, but it's addictive. And let me show you a clip right now of what happened yesterday night. All right, I'm gonna show you a clip of what happened yesterday night at the before the update, like 5 or 6 minutes before the update, what the dev Jandal was throwing out as an event. All right, as you can see, if you can even, what even is this? The devs are so interactive with the players that you cannot not play this game, right? Before the update, they just thought so much fun stuff, and it was so cool. Look at just imagine. This is so cool, man. Just look at it. Like they were having an entire DJ ass party in a Roblox game before the update. This is not even the update, by the way. This is not the update. This is just the event that the dev Jandal just threw it, right? And it was fun. It was funny as well. Like we were dancing. This is like, I love the interactiveness. Absolutely love the interactiveness with the dev to the community, and the community to the new players. New players. And I know what most of you guys are thinking. This game is bought. This game is bought. No game can have 9 million players. Even Doom, I think, which came out not too long ago, Doom Dark Ages, right? It had 3 million players at its peak. At its peak, it had 3 million players. And Doom is a very big game, mind you, very big game. It's not like Doom is a small ass game which doesn't get much players. It is a huge game, and it had 3 million players at its peak. Even Fortnite had only 1.5 or something million players. And this this game with low graphics, with nothing, nothing very distinguishing, very unique to it, had 9 million players. 9 million. And I'm gonna answer this too. It's not very much botted. We are like, of course, it is botted to an extent, right? It has to be botted to an extent because any game, every single game that which is on the leaderboard, the top leaderboard in Roblox, is of course gonna have bots. Almost every game that have cheaters, so you gotta suck it up, all right? Every game has cheaters, but this game, it doesn't have many bots. Doesn't have many bots. Of course, it doesn't have many bots. And how I can explain it, that is, you can't tell me that there's gonna be nine. Okay, I'm not gonna say nine. Okay, 7 million. Okay, let's say 2 million of those were real players, right? 7 million of those couldn't have been bots. That wouldn't be legal, of course. So why would they use 7 million bots so that they could bump their concurrent players to 9 million? That's just not true. And I'm gonna tell you, it probably just had like 200 or 300,000 bots, maximum 200 or 300,000 bots. All right, 200, 300, which means like 8.7 million are still real players, real people that are playing the game. 8.7 million. That's a huge amount, and it even not only did this game break Roblox, like you couldn't buy anything in the shop, you couldn't load anything, right? You couldn't load a single thing. Like when you tried to buy something from the shop, it just said you can't buy it or something like that. It was all broken. It was funny in my opinion. It even broke Twitter. How? Because everybody was spamming this game is bought. This game has to be bought. How can a random game with such low graphics, low effort have so many players? Well, the it's a straightforward game. As I said before, it's a straightforward game, addictive game. Kids love it. Even adults love it. And I'm not a kid. I am a kid, but still I still love this game just because how interactive the community is. And let me tell you right now, if you have a good reason of why this, of how this game is bought, you can tell me in the comments. You can just tell me in the comments of how this game is bought, and nobody has figured out yet how this game is, how many bots this game has, because Roblox did do a ban wave like maybe not even a month, like 1 or 2 weeks ago, like a huge ban wave, right? And it led a lot of games to go down. As we all know, Bubblegum Simulator was peaking at around, it was averaging around 200,000 players at that moment. And then when the the ban wave happened, it went down to 70,000 players. 70,000. And then Pet Simulator 99, or Pets Go, or whatever the game is called, it went from like 100,000 players to maybe 50 or 40,000 players, just because most of them were bots. But this game went from 2 million players. It had 2 million players at that current time when the bot thing was happening, and it went down to like 1.8 or 1.7 million players. That means there were like 200 to 300,000 bots. That's it. That's it. Which means 1.7 million were still players. Were still real players. And Bloxroot is also going down right now because of the huge ban wave. It was like 400,000, 500,000 players. Now it's like 200,000, 300,000 players. But still, this game somehow does it better. This game is just real. Not very many bots. It's straightforward. It's addictive. The community is very nice. The devs are interactive with the community. I gotta say, this is one of the, most fun games I've seen come around in Roblox in a long while. The last time I've seen this type of fun game come into Roblox was Pokemon Big Runs, in my opinion. Turn me down in the comments. I don't care. But this game is just something else, bro. this game has done something that no other Roblox game has ever been able to do, and I don't think any game is going to be able to beat 9 million concurrent players anytime soon. Except this game, of course. This game might actually hit like 10 or 12 million players, which I still accept. I expect. I highly expect of this game to do better, very very good. I'll keep playing this game. Even might upload more videos about it. Who knows, right? But until then, peace.